and Sister Arnold.
Shalom, Elder.
Shalom, shalom.
Okay. So just so that I can understand how faith works, make sure that I'm processing it correctly. Like, just say, for instance, I pray about something, like it could just be an issue, and whatever that issue is, I'm to leave it there and not revisit it. Like, I'm gonna say have like worry or doubt about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just try to make sure that when I do pray about
Yeah,
something,
you
I'm
might
not
you might
in
pray
error.
about something. You might pray to him and bug him and get on his nerves. That ain't faith. That ain't like a faith. That's just getting on his nerve. If he hear you the first time, hell, I heard you. Why you keep asking me? I heard you.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm processing it correctly and I'm not doing nothing in error.
Yeah, just make sure you're not doing sinful things over here, and then
Mm-hmm.
going to him praying for something else over here. Because
Okay,
then,
I got
because then that's been a hypocrite.
right. Okay, I got you. Got you.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Brother Daniel.
Shalom, Elder Johnson.
Oh, shalom.
So Ezekiel 28, 14, 15, that's strictly pertaining to when we come into the knowledge of the truth and continue to continually sin and not changing our ways right away. And then we
What,
get caught up
28 what?
14 to 15.
Yeah. Yeah, because that ain't nothing but anointing messenger. That ain't nothing but a messenger.
And then and when we get the truth and we don't make adjustments, we don't change, that's when we get caught up.
That's not just not just making adjustments. That's what I was talking about, what I said last week.
Well, totally doing away with it altogether.
Yeah, but that goes back into what I even said last week. We have a lot of people, and I'm not saying it's you, but we have a lot of people who will come back here, a lot of brothers that come back here. And I asked the question, and because I already know the answer to it when I asked the question. I said, do anybody don't understand it? And like everybody sit right there like, I get it, I understand it. And I truly know they don't understand it. I actually know you don't understand it. But they'll sit there like they understand it. That's sin. That's 100% sin, because later on, you're going to sit there and tell somebody, you're going to try to act like you know it, and you still didn't know it. That's the problem.
Well,
That's why I sit there and I said, it's a shame. These sisters, we have so many sisters that's seriously strong. And the brothers that sit right there just, do everybody understand it? Yeah, I understand it. The same thing, even this morning, Elder Carlos just wanted clarification on I believe it was a verse or a word. I forgot what one it was. Okay. Do it demean Elder Carlos in any way? No. He's getting clarity. I have Elder Martin call me just saying, hey, I'm just checking this. He ain't checking, oh, hey, he just want clarity. Making sure he's going the right direction. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. But what we have people who can even be at those levels. They'll sit there like, no, I know this. I'm good. And they roll with it. And then they'll go out there and teach incorrectly.
exactly.
Or people will go out there and they'll tell somebody incorrectly. That's sin. Why? They already knew they didn't know what it was. They knew it. That's sin. So that's the problem why we have, and that's why we changing. I'm changing and changing a lot of things and changing a lot of things, changing a lot of things, because I can't afford that. That's me. And I'm telling you right up front, I can't afford that, because anything comes out of King James Bible University, guess who they're gonna point to?
You
You take a while, it's gonna come to me. So it's easier for me to remove you at that position than to keep you there, to where we can save face to say, well, we running dogs. No, bro, I will take you down. That's why I don't have qualms about doing that. Because my name is there. And I'm not willing to do that. Same thing. Dr. Shaul didn't feel nothing about. I didn't Y'all think I'm, some people think I'm cold. That's the coldest man I ever ran into.
Mm.
Yeah, dude,
Hmm.
that's the coldest man I ever seen do what he do. I seen him fire a guy he was running with for 40 something years over a little misunderstanding of a verse that he
Mm.
gave somebody, fired him on the spot. And that, come to find out, that was the first time he ever did it. Fired him. Scared the hell out of me though. Scared me after death. Yeah.
I'll be scared too.
Yeah, scared me after death. But I didn't. But he seen I didn't rattle my game though. I stayed strong. But it rattled the hell out of me.
Mm.
But same thing. But you have people who will sit there and they think they should be this. Oh well, we got to respect. No, I can't do that. Now if you'll sit there, you're not there, and you don't understand something, you can't check and find out what's right. Okay, it's no reason for you to be at these positions. That's the way I hold things. So same thing is, that's why I say, if you don't know something, ask the question. But we get sisters behind sisters behind sisters. I don't understand. People say, man, why do you keep asking questions? But then later on, you see, dang boy, them sisters are pretty sharp. Why? They ask questions. They don't know something, they ask a question.
Yeah, I had to bring out of that too, because that pride, that is pride.
Yeah, elder. I tie my shoe. I put my left string over my right string. Which one is, I don't know. Is it in the Bible? I don't see it in the Bible. I don't know. Do it every way. I was just checking. I'm just checking. If it's in the Bible, no, it ain't in the Bible. Okay. So I'm gonna keep doing mine left or right. Okay, we good. That's how women do though. Women do that. Don't think women don't do that, because they actually do that. So I'm cool with it. But I don't sit there and trip with them either way. But they gonna ask a question, because I got the 1,000,001 question getting ready to come up next anyway. She ain't asked a 1,000,001, but she getting ready to click into the 1,000,001s. Yeah. Okay, my brother. Yeah. Sister
I
Chanel.
appreciate it.
All right, Sister Chanel. Now she don't want to unmic and talk about it.
Shalom, Elder. You're right. I do be having 1,000,001 questions. I have a few questions now, but I want to also ask that I can question you later on.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, Elder. I am not probably like most people. I am not very strong. So when I sit in a teaching, I don't just automatically be like, boom, I got it. I know. So that might be a reason why and I know that is a reason why,
okay.
I don't automatically ask when you go in the back. And I know sometimes you get frustrated with some people because they won't ask. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be honest with me. I do not automatically get it. I'm just,
but guess what?
I'm just going to put that out there.
But guess what? You asked me 1,000,000 questions. You just slowed down a little bit. But you said you used to ask 400 million questions.
Listen, and I got questions be in me still, but like I said, and even if I go back, I know questions is going to come up because I just
but I'll leave that reserved there. So
okay. All right, let's reserve that. Okay. And okay, so the first question, now I know, okay, so concerning faith, which this is actually good that it came up, because even at Passover, I did not drink the wine initially. When when you said that, people have 100% of faith in God, because I know that my faith wasn't, there. So I didn't drink.
Guess what? But guess what?
What?
When you didn't drink it, you being honest to God. See, you're not being honest to me. You being honest to God. And guess what? God has respect to you for that.
Yeah.
You acknowledging what did he say? He said, just acknowledge your iniquities.
Yes.
And you acknowledge acknowledging that. You just sitting there like, Lord, I'm almost like Philip. I need to almost see you. He get it. Don't think he don't get it. He get it.
Okay.
He understands all the lies you done been told. He gets all that. But when
Right.
you lack in faith, so what he got to do, he got to build that up.
Okay. Yes.
So
Yes. I definitely
need
to be built up.
Yeah. So
I'm
you're
be
good.
honest with that. Definitely.
Yeah.
So okay. So concerning faith, I have a question. Okay. So like the other sister asked about like with prayer, is faith, and I know you mentioned when you had read Hebrews 11:1, you said where it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, and that our wealth is the things that's hoped for from God. So what an example of that being like, okay, if I have an issue and I go to God in prayer, and I know in the past you like showed us how to pray, and what pops up concerning faith in my head, you know, sometimes when I may feel like I have lack of faith, Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6 would pop up in my mind. So like, for example, like with prayer, if I pray with that and hold to that, even if that's the only verse that I know concerning like trusting in the spirit of God, you know, having hope and trust, if as long as I'm holding to that, is that a way of me demonstrating or practicing my faith in God?
So you're in a situation, and you can be in a bad situation, and that's what you're holding on to.
Yeah, that's what pops up.
You demonstrating, okay, I'm gonna trust on you, Lord. Whatever way it goes, it goes. Good or bad, I'm rolling with you.
Okay.
That's a demonstration of faith. But
that's a demonstration.
Let's say something and it don't go your way.
Mm-hmm.
You sit there, guess what? You don't even trip. You okay, Lord? All right, Lord, I need to understand it. But he could have made that happen a certain way, because he probably was trying to get you from over here because he wanted you to come over here. And then something else to come up, and you sit there like, dang, this is the hookup over here. Yeah, he didn't want you over there. Now you can even say like it was a company, and like you were working with a company, and all of a sudden they lied on you, they did all these things to you.
Yeah.
And then they fired you.
Yeah.
Now you can sit there and you say, wow, I don't even know what their trip was. Don't trip. Now, and all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, you got this job, pays better, do everything more. You sit there like, dang, he didn't want you there. You just didn't see the signs. You weren't paying signs because you was caught up in something else. Now what you do, you couldn't even write that company. See, now this is somehow you jack a company. When you want to play mind games with them, you play strong mind games with them. you write the head company. I can even write one for you. You tell the company how much you learned from, and this and that. You learned it all, and you're going to apply some of those things in your life, because I appreciate, and you start naming them off. Such and such, the one that fired. You don't sit there, the one that fired, you just such and such, such and such. I learned so much from there, and I learned to apply those in my life. And then I might have fell short on some of the things to where I wasn't pulling. But I'm gonna apply those to my life. But again, I appreciate the opportunity that you guys gave me for those year, 2 years, 3 years. You guys gave me, because those applied to my life, and I thank you guys for it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're done. You don't ask for you don't ask for anything.
Right.
You got a 98% chance they're gonna write you back and say, "Ron, tell you what, we have an opening. We might need to hear you to come in and talk to." Guaranteed that gonna happen. I did 2 people like that, and that happened.
Wow.
They wanted them to come back. Hey, come on. We didn't know this. We didn't know this was in you. This dude, please. But they did have another job.
Wow.
And one of them went back, a whole different ball game.
Yeah. Okay.
Is what it is. Yeah. Mind games.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you call mind games, perception. Perception is you only there to do a job. But what you're doing is, what did you learn there?
Right.
You take what you learn there. Don't take the bad things. So whatever was bad there, don't take that. Just take what was good. Something was good. You just take
absolutely. Yeah.
You use that.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. And I got one more question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
One more question. Okay. And I know you are probably you can be like, girl, I'm tired of you with this question, but I'm gonna come at you one more time. I am, because you ran it today. It's Leviticus 11
Okay.
verses 7.
Okay. Which one?
I'm laughing because I done talked to you before about this.
What 14 million times?
Okay. Okay, Elder. I get the spiritual side, right? I do. I do. Not chew at the cud, not considering the infinite dreams, visions, and prophecies. I got it. I got that. What I don't get, and what I'm still struggling with, is, okay, so if I'm sharing the word, how I don't get the carnal side now. Now I don't get the actual physical eating of pork. Like I don't understand.
That's good. So all you gotta remember, that's a good thing. But you actually know it, but you just probably not understanding it. And that's still good too. So the same thing is, for him to tell you about the pig, and really to understand that pork is bad for you, he's showing you something that's physically unclean.
Okay.
Spiritually, because you can't see it spiritually. So he's showing you something physical. So he's showing you that pig don't consider nothing.
Right.
At the time. So now that's why he showed you that pig.
Okay.
So now, since you can't, so now can you eat from that pig what you learned of the pig? Well, so what the pig gonna teach you? I tell you what the pig could teach you. He'll teach you how to eat slop. He'll teach you how to eat anything dirty. He'll teach you how to grind up their children and they eat them too. He'll show you how, if a snake come up and bite you, he gonna eat the snake. He'll show you that he'll go lay in the mud and sit there and think that he's at the beach with crystal clear water.
Right.
He'll sit there and look at poop and eat poop all day. Say, you want that cow poop don't taste that bad. I'm gonna eat some more of that poop. Guess what? That's the pig.
That's the pig. Okay.
That's the pig.
Got it.
So now guess what? Now you got us. We'll sit there and we say, man, you ain't had no chilling. I'll get them chilling, put me some Louisiana hot sauce. Boy, you don't know what you're missing. You eat dirt of the dirt. Unclean. Now you're saying, I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. Are you serious? Are you serious? And you saying you've been covered in the lifestyle of salvation? So you've been covered in this lifestyle, meaning eating slap like that?
Right.
You know that's what he's saying.
Right.
That's the carnal side.
Okay. Because at his lifestyle, that's what he's doing. He's eating what's unclean.
I had a dude tell me, dude, you don't know what you're missing until you eat pig snout. Right out his mouth. Dude, you don't know what you're missing until you done ate you some pig snout.
Gross.
Yeah, I say, did they get all the snot out of it? See, I'm gonna go to the word, that's me, because snot's in there.
Right.
People will sit there like, man, that's really weird. No, dude, snot is in there. Okay, what do? Push bleach up through? I don't even know how you clean it. They say, well, I guess you burn it. How you gonna clean pig snot?
Right.
Ain't a little booger gonna still be hanging up in there somewhere? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they sitting there like, man, this show is good. Same thing, you eating chitlin. It can have a little piece of poop that got stuck on the sidewall.
Right.
They ain't got time for it.
Yeah. So them doing that, so they're committing, that's being blasphemous, because they're saying that they're covered. If you're saying you're covered in the lifestyle of salvation, but yet you're doing a contrary, like you're not actively practicing the lifestyle of salvation. You're not doing that, but then you're doing contrary by physically eating things that's unclean and also spiritually learning of those things. That's an act of blasphemy.
Yeah, man, you get that pork foot and put it in there with this and this and some of this and put some of it. You learn even how to do it.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. And Sister Carissa.
Shalom, Elder. Sister Melissa.
Sister Melissa, how you doing? How you doing, my sister?
I'm finding you.
Good, good. Thank you. You?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Let's go back to Passover. So that means like how you I'm just trying to laugh.
No, because everybody all of a sudden let's go back to Passover.
Okay, yeah. So like how you told me what sin was for me. Once I have gotten that understanding, that means I'm supposed to drop that right away and commit it no more. Correct. Instantly serving God.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So therefore, when it comes back to another Passover, I shouldn't have that same issue. It could be something else that I didn't know.
Yeah, it can be something else. But let's say you committed it. You committed it. And now it's gonna be between, remember, what am I? I'm just your advisor.
Right.
So I'm just warning you. So now you go back to God. And Lord, I just did. I don't know why I did it. Don't sit there like, Lord, I did it because I just had to. You're gonna get caught up. Cause why? You getting ready to tell a lie.
Right.
Lord, if you did it, Lord, I just had to have it. You better be 100% honest with him.
Right.
The same thing is when you go get in that pool to cleanse yourself, you better already be making that like, I gotta talk to the Lord. She was, boy, I still like them. I still like them pig toes. Boy, them pig toes, I just can't help myself. Okay. You need to tell him that. Don't let him discover it. Because if he discover it, you're done. That's the point he said. That's the point he makes.
Right.
That's why he says, once you had experienced, once you had tasted this heavenly gift, and then you still walk away, you're done.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I understood correctly. Okay. So my sins have been revealed to me. What it was. And I must, instantly discontinue those sins. Yeah. But if I slip up once or twice, can't slip up twice, but if I slip up once.
I like how you tried to add that in there for a minute, but go ahead.
If I slip up once and I confess that to the next Passover, there shouldn't be no more of that anywhere again, ever again. That's supposed to be
and that's
done
true.
With.
And that's true remembrance. Meaning once you confess it and you know what it is, that's true remembrance. If you never commit it again, he will not hold that against you because you kept that agreement.
Right.
So he won't hold it against you.
Okay. So yes, sir. So like how I mentioned earlier with you about work and the gentleman. So because I didn't say certain things to him, that doesn't mean I was lacking in faith. It's just
that don't mean you just didn't want to deal with that fool no more.
Okay.
That's all, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon as he started doing that, you was already good at that point. You already did your job.
Yeah, because I tried to stop the conversation a little while, but he just kept going and so
you good. Yeah, you good. Okay.
All right. So now I understand the tree. So you as an elder, or I could even look at myself as a person, because I supposed to be bearing fruit yearly. Same type of fruit, no different. So that's mean so this year I bear sweet, good fruit. Next year I bear bitter fruit. That means
no, you better be bearing.
I am not of the Most High then.
No, you better be bearing good fruit. If you got something that's on the bad side, you better prune that bad boy off.
Okay. All right.
That's how you do that.
All right. I just want to make
sure. You see how this is? It's not rocket science. If it's something and you got a fruit over here on this branch and it ain't that sweet, guess what you do? What do he say? It's better to go in with one arm than two.
Yes.
You better cut that bad boy off.
Or if your eye offend, you pluck it out.
You pluck that bad boy out.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right. So that's it. Thank you.
And this penny, I'm not sure this penny. I'm not sure what this is.
Hey, Shalom, Elder Johnson. I'm new to the Zoom sessions. I've been watching past videos.
Can you turn your camera on real quick? Because I don't know. Okay.
So I've got a few questions just to get clarification on certain words and their meanings.
Okay.
Can I ask?
How long? Yeah, you can. How long you been over here? Because there's a couple of ways you can get. There's a couple of ways you can get out pretty much all your stuff answered. But how long you been here?
So I've been watching past videos for some months now. But because I've got to like kind of go back and do it in an order to just, so I'm still like kind of confused, even though I hear you explain it and say what they are, but I'm just, trying to make sure that I'm really getting it.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna still let you ask the question. But what I'm gonna do, Sister Bernadette, can you get Sister Penny Shell's email address? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna tie you to we have a SharePoint. This SharePoint, you're gonna get a wealth of information. That I've get and all the like the word meanings and stuff like that. You're gonna see them, you're gonna see them back there. Not just back there, you can download them. Okay.
Okay. All right.
1 second. Let me let her get your email, and then she's going to tie you to it, and then after that, then you can ask your question.
Okay. Thank you. So then I'll just wait till I get the SharePoint to see the word clarification of the words, and then if I have questions after that.
Yeah, you're gonna get a ton of stuff over there. A ton of stuff.
So I did have one other question from I believe it was last Sabbath day lesson. You mentioned Job and that Job is us. So I went back and listened to it again. And then later on that evening when you did biblical law, you were doing Moses and Job, or Moses versus Job. So I went back and listened, but I was still a little confused because, like you mentioned, Job is us, meaning like children of Israel, right? Okay, so in Job, the book, like, is that entire book referring to us, or does it at one point refer to a single man and his test? I guess I'm getting.
You're all right. No, you're all right in my book. I see you trying to put blame on somebody else. That entire book of Job, that entire book of Job is talking about you, talking about me, talking about everybody. We can try to push it on somebody all we want to. Actually, I'm gonna show you something. And show you what you did. I'm gonna show you what you did, but it's cool. It's all good.
All right.
Okay. Now we at Genesis chapter 3.
Okay.
We're looking at verse, but we're gonna go here. Now, the woman wasn't supposed to talk to this, correct or not correct? And she wasn't supposed to from it. Okay. Now, do you know what Adam and them ate? Do you know what they actually ate?
They ate. Well, I guess it's more so like the word different doctrines, right?
Okay. Well, we're getting ready. You're getting ready to find out. See, because people tell you they ate apple, but watch what happened. See, because what she said is this. She said, but the fruit of the tree, which is in the midst of the garden, guys, said, ye should not eat, ye should not learn of it. That's what that says.
Right.
neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. So the same touching is getting into the same thing when you're getting into this certain lifestyle and stuff like that. But watch this. The serpent said unto the woman, now, is it talking to a physical woman or is it talking to something else?
I mean, my understanding would be talking to a physical woman.
Okay, but it's talking to your spirit. It's hitting that desire.
Okay.
It's talking to your desire.
All right.
Your desire. See, because what's going on here he tried to give that to him early before they got out of there. Genesis. Yeah, you're gonna see the issue here. Because it's telling you, actually, why I went to 324. I wanted 2. You're gonna see here. As Adam said, he says, therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, shall cleave unto his wife, and they should both be one flesh. But it says, but they were both naked. They were both in sin. That's all naked is. That's all they mean, in sin. They were both in sin, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. That was the issue. So then when they get over here, right in verse 3, they sitting there he already told them what not to do. He said, don't learn of the tree of good and evil. That's what he told them. Don't do that. Then it tells you in verse 5, it says, for God do know that the day that you learn thereof, your eyes, your understanding should be open, and you should be as guys. Now you're going to be these guys knowing good and evil.
Mm-hmm.
Here go the issue. When the woman saw, so now it's not what she physically see, it's what's being told to her. This is what she's eating this.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that this tree, this elder, because that's all the tree is an elder, was good for food and pleasant to the eyes, to the understanding, and an elder to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit, she took of that work, and she did learn of it. He gave also to her husband, and he learned of it. We're gonna go down. And then they knew they were naked, but watch what happened. I'm gonna show you how shady. I'm gonna show you how shady we are. So what ended up happening? So what ended up happening is it went down here, and when they heard the voice in the garden, they was afraid. And he said, because I was thinking, I hid myself. Now he's saying, now Adam them saying they knew they was naked, so they hid themselves. Watch what he says. And he told them, who told thee thou was naked? See, he's asking, who told you was naked? Because how did they know this? They already knew they were naked up there. But watch this. He said, have you learned of the elder wherever I commanded thee thou shouldn't learn of? He's telling them right up front. So it goes back to Job. Let's go back over here to Job.
Okay.
So let's see, do we see ourselves in Job? Okay.
All right.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, you have any kids?
Yes, I do. I have 5.
Yeah, 5 kids. Oh, okay. This gonna work out real perfect. This gonna work out perfect. You got boys, girls, what you got?
3 boys, 2. Sorry. Yeah, 3 boys, 2 girls.
3 boys, 2 girls. The girls younger or older?
They're in between. They're in the middle. Yeah.
The girls are older?
No, they're in the middle.
Okay. So now let's look at this. We're gonna look at Job. Now, show you where it starts out. It says there was a man in the land of Uz, his way was Job. See, it's not saying that was his name. Way was Job.
Okay.
So that's problem 1. But watch what happens.
So name is way.
Yeah, name is a way.
Okay, got it.
But watch this. So this is what most people miss. So we're gonna see something. It says, and the man was perfect, upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil. You see that there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, what do it say here? See, this is something I'm showing you because I'm gonna get it, because I ain't gonna allow my biblical law class to use it since I'm showing you, because I want to make sure you understand it. See, because they'll turn around, they'll use this in a heartbeat on you. They'll flip it on. So now we know his way was Job.
Right.
Okay, you with me?
Yes.
Now watch this. And were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. Okay. The substance was 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yokes of oxen, 500 she asses, and very great household. So this was the greatest of all the men of the East. Okay, so now he's this big honcho guy. Okay, he's the man.
Okay.
Okay, so when you see him, you be sitting there like, yeah, dang, boy, you all right, bro. And we got Brother James Gooding. You need to make sure you mic. You on mic. So now we're gonna see what happened. Now, was he perfect and upright?
Yes.
Book says that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did God say that? Actually, I put it over here. Did God say it, or the book's just saying it?
Well, the book said it.
Okay, smart girl. Okay, we can roll with this. Let's keep rolling. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So now, the substance, we got that all down. So then his sons went they went and feasted in their house every one this day, and sent and called their three sisters to what? To learn and to drink.
Okay.
Yeah, and to drink with them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, watch what happens. I want you to say it because it'll twist us up. It says, and it was when the days of their feasting, they were going out about Job. Now, Job, the Bible says he was perfect and upright, right? That's what the book says.
Right.
But did God say that?
No.
Okay, my girl, stay with me. So it's sent out to sanctify them, meaning he went to separate them. Rose up early in the morning and offered burnt offerings. So he offered these living gifts by the number, but he's gonna kill them. You gotta remember, he's gonna kill these gifts. And according to the number of them, so how many kids he had? He had 10. So he was killing 10 animals. Watch what it says. And according to the number of them, for Job said, the book says he was perfect and upright, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stay with me. And then he said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed God in their hearts. Thus Job did continually. Wait a minute. Now, Job, perfect and upright, knowing his kids are sinning, but he's still offering these things for what they do. Now I got a question. Have you ever seen your kids do something that you know they shouldn't be doing, but then you sit there and uphold them righteous?
I mean, I've done it before. Just being nice.
Okay, we're gonna tell you what. That's what I love. Because guess what? All of us done it.
Yeah.
So let's go down. So we know. So now let's get down to this. So now it says, now were the days when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. So when you come to present, you come in and you don't supposed to be lying or anything. So what happened? So now guess who comes? Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, because that's who's going to tell everything. What's cometh thou? Satan answered and said, oh, just going to and fro about the earth, walking up and down and sitting there saying if I can get Sister Penny caught up for anything. That's all he's saying. Okay? Watch what happened. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered Job, my servant Job? So have you considered Penny? There is none like her in the earth, perfect and upright, one that fear of God and the sure of evil. Is that a question mark right there?
Yeah.
So is God saying he's sure about your perfect and uprightness?
He's questioning it.
He's questioning you.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna tell you, but you're good, girl. You're good. But watch what happens. Satan answered. So Satan gonna talk to the Lord about you. He said, no, Lord. Said, do a Job fear, do a Penny fear God for not, meaning you do that for this. So every time, so you doing this and God gives you that. But he said, has not thou made a hedge around about her and about his house and about all that he has on every side? And has thou blessed the work of thy hands? So you highly blessed. So you might be driving around in the Bentley and all this stuff. So you rolling. Okay. And now Satan is mad because look at all the sheep and the oxen and the camels you got.
Right.
You rolling. So Satan don't want to mess with you because he thinking everything you get, you give God this and God bless you with more.
Yeah.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
So are you putting on a facade? Or are you being honest in this situation in the book? We're not talking about what's going on. So, is Job here putting on a facade for God?
Yeah. Yeah, he was putting on a show.
Yeah, exactly. Now, who was he fooling? Was he fooling Satan or was he fooling God?
Fooling God.
No.
Well, fooling Satan, not God. Yeah.
Watch how much you're gonna see how much he fool. Watch how much you're gonna see he fool Satan. So Satan's still talking. Satan say, but put forth your hand now, and touch that he has, and he will curse thee to thy face. So he's sitting there saying, you curse all that stuff he got. I guarantee you he'll curse you to your face.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what Satan's saying about you.
Okay.
Now watch this. The Lord said unto Satan, remember, all that he have is in thy power. All that stuff that you got, that was Satan's stuff. That ain't none of God's stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a minute. But didn't you sit there and sanctify your kids earlier?
Right.
And then you were doing it so well. You was fool as Satan. And Satan thought you was have you ever seen the women who run around the churches? Hallelujah. Thank the Lord for all. Okay. Okay. They see some of them is good enough to fool Satan. Don't ever believe Satan knows the book, because he don't. But all he's saying is, he said all that he have is in his power. That's why he says only himself put not forth that power. So he can't kill him or anything, but he can take all his stuff.
Right.
So again, I'm gonna ask you, was Job perfect and right?
No.
Yeah, you're right, because it tells you right there.
Yeah.
But when you go down here to Job 32 in verse 1, it says what? In Job, because he was righteous in his own eyes.
Okay.
The entire time. This is all about us. Job is not real. Job is not a real person.
Yeah.
Moses actually wrote the book of Job.
Okay.
So, but it is to show us about us on what we do. Because quickly we're past blame anywhere. But when we sitting there saying how righteous we are, this is why he says he got to prove you. This is why he does this. And you'll see this in Matthew chapter 4 and verse 1. Right after he was baptized, you can go right down here in 3:15-16. You see right here, when Yahushua was baptized, then he went straight way out the water, and lo, the heaven were open, and saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and lighting upon him. Right here. Now you see it right in the next chapter, right there. Then Yahushua was led up to the Spirit in the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. He's going to try his product. Same thing you just see with Adam now. Adam now in 2:23-24, you seen what happened right there in chapter 3? Boom, Satan right there. He's going to try you out.
Yeah.
God ain't going to tempt you.
Right.
Oh, Satan is.
Sheesh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. That helped a lot.
Okay. Yeah. So all you do, just take your time and go through the study. You'll be getting some, once you get the access, make sure you get the access. You have access. You have tons of material back there. Tons of material that we don't even show on the front.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Thank you, brother.
And then if you have questions, come back here, ask us whatever question. We'd be more than happy to answer you.
Okay. All right. I will. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm only going to have a few more to answer before I'm going to have to go out for a second. Sister Shantae.